My name's Kolton Sullivan, 27 years old, born and raised in San Juan Capistrano. Pretty much since about 12 or 13, I'd been surfing almost every single day.
Are you like a goal guy? Are you like, fuck, I want to go surf here? Or are you just happy like surfing and going on trips, hanging with friends? Like, I don't know, you have like a set path?
Oh dude, I have my path that I'm already going on. I don't have like an idea of a path. I have a path that I am taking. When I was maybe 3, 4 years old, I moved into the back unit of that 3-story house right there. Super young and psyched on surfing at the time. I also remember when I was super little, they poured cement on the sidewalk right over here. And me and my dad came out like right after they finished. And I'm pretty sure my initials are still in the cement. Yeah, right there. There's no date on it, but KRS, Kolton Ray Sullivan, right there. So that was probably 2003, 2004, something like that. So this was my old stomping grounds. But, you know, we'd run across the street. I lived in the back, up the stairs, around the corner. We'd run across the street right here and go surf all the time. Growing up here is pretty awesome in my younger years to be able to run across the street, and I actually got a pretty funny story. There was one day where the waves were pretty good, my dad was super frothed to go surfing. So threw on the wetsuits at home, ran across the street, you know, kind of rushed, kind of scattered, and I got probably right to where we're at right now. And I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and I ended up going number 2 in my wetsuit right about here, and I was like, Dad, we gotta turn around. And we ran back up. He could lift me up by my arms and hold me up in the air, and he pulled my wetsuit down off me and held me like that and sprayed me off with a hose, and then put me down, threw the wetsuit back on, straight back out there. So, kind of classic. You know, I think there's probably not many people in the world that have gone number 2 in their wetsuit, but I did when I was young.
Name my son, baby. Name my daughter, baby. Take my chair, I don't care. I usually eat in
bed. My dad, my uncles, everyone in my family rode Moto religiously all the time. The rule was when I turned 5 years old, I could get my first motorcycle. Sure enough, 5 comes around, I get my first Honda 50, and that was it. Like, game over. No surfing, no skateboarding, like I just wanted to ride Moto. I still surfed here and there, but I honestly thought it was lame. Like, my dad would watch surf movies or whatever, and I'm like, dude, it's dumb. Like, look, he just drops in and he like gets barreled and like just stands there and then does like a turn. Like, that's stupid. And you know, I remember around that age, maybe a little older, my dad would ask me, you know, what do you want to do when you grow up? You got to do something. What do you want to do? And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be a pro everythinger. Like, doesn't make sense at all. But I always said I'm gonna be pro at everything. And then finally I decided, I was like, well, I don't want to be at the track, sweaty, hanging out with a bunch of dudes. I don't want to be at the skate park, once again, sweaty, hanging out with a bunch of dudes. I'm gonna go to the beach, hang out, and meet chicks and surf.
You wonder why I'm always screaming. Wonder why I talk so loud. Mommy, in your inner circle, you're turning me inside out.
my whole family is painters. You know, I'm a 4th generation painter. So day starts at, depending on daylight, I need like a 30-minute window before daylight to get up, make coffee, bail, get to the beach, suit up in the dark, run down, paddle out at first light. I get maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes to surf. Then I gotta be at work at 7:30 painting, paint from 7:30 to 4, get off and surf if there's waves, but it's been so flat lately that I've been getting off work there, going to a side job, painting at the side job until 7 at night, pinning it home, eating dinner, passing out, and doing it again. I've been putting a big emphasis on work, but if there's waves, I kind of just hang it all up and I'm out. So this is Timmy Patterson's glass shop, and you know, he's one of the best surfboard builders in the world, probably the best, I'd like to say. You know, I've known him since I was a little kid, and you know, growing up in this alley, my dad and his brothers, they all had a paint shop just around the corner right up here, if you go up the hill a little bit, directly next to Timmy's shaping room. So, you know, my dad would come to work and he'd bring me because we didn't have daycare, and my daycare was pretty much running around Timmy's shop, looking at boards and pictures of cool people and all the surf history, and just, I mean, if you just look around in here, it's insane. So, you know, it's been a big blessing to have Timmy in my life. Taught me a lot of things about surfboards in general, but also, you know, how to be a good person growing up in this world that's full of crazy people these days. What makes Kolton happy? A lot of things. A lot of things make me happy. You know, getting a really good wave, a really good barrel makes me happy. Doing a grind in a pool with real pool coping tile, it makes that sound. That makes me really happy. Hanging out with my girlfriend, just like cruising around at the beach and like surfing with her. Watching my dad skate or ride moto makes me happy. There's a lot of things. One message to the youth. All right, I got one thing to say to you kids. If you want something, you want it really, really bad, go get it. Don't just sit there and want it. Go actually make action and go get it. Because if you don't, you're gonna watch your life just slip away, and you're gonna wish you did something about it. So, go do it.